and then the session is getting recorded. Fine, guys. Let me just start, guys. So let me just start the session. So we are VTS Technocrats, and VTS Technocrats has more than 1,000 subscriber in YouTube. More than 10,000 students would have studied by me, and we have many clients, more than 300 clients to place you. And apart from that, I just wanted to tell you, we'll provide the recording of every session, including today. We provide the CV, the mock interview, and all those things, interview question. And apart from that, we provide the project. So let me just show you once all those things so that you get a clarity. Let me just go and show you all those things. So you can see, guys, this is the interview question set. Many people ask me, can you just send me the interview questions? And most of the questions, if you attend any interview, will come from this interview question set. Many people tell me, "Sir, send me, send me, send me." All these are paid material, guys. I charge for each and every material, be it be interview questions, be it be any other things. So there's a separate interview questions for manual testing, general question, ETL testing, BI report testing, SQL, QC, Unix. All the question set is here. This is part one, the question set. This is the project, guys, what we teach for experienced people about the project, which are the tables used in this particular project, which are the schema use. It can be star schema, snowflake schema. Have you heard about these things ever before? I think Sapna has you
Yes, sir.
yeah, studied. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Meenakshi, are you
Yes,
understanding?
Vikram sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know this concept by name only, but I haven't got the person to work on it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the particular project. What is the functionality? Suppose load daily sales of all category of product for stores into data warehouse. So all these are functionality. What are the defects we have got? So this is the live project, data migration, two projects. We just explain and we just tell. So I just wanted to show you what are the things we are going to give. Apart from that, this is the CV. Okay, this is ETL testing CV. This will is a sample CV which we give. Here you have to edit the name and all. This is the summary of the CV. This is the skills and educational detail, professional detail, project, the client, the environment, the role, the description of the project, and the responsibilities. Like that, two projects you can put. So am I clear with till here? Any questions? Anyone? Anyone, guys? Any doubts?
Clear as of now.
Okay, any doubts, you can just tell me. I'm just showing you, I've not started the class. I'm just showing you guys how to do, what to do. And then I'm just explaining you so that you understand why VTS Technocrats. Because see, we are telling giving the sample CV, we are telling the live project, we are giving the recording of the sessions, we are providing our interview questions, we are giving our own software. Apart from that, now this is the material, guys. I don't know how many people has asked me, but I never give this. This is completely paid material and it's expensive material. I never give to anyone, and I'll never give unless and until a person pays and joins my institute. This is the content. This is a document what I have prepared. This is the introduction to ETL BI report testing. This is ETL architecture data migration project. What is data warehouse, data mart, types of data warehouse, understanding data cleansing, data cleaning, data scrubbing, data quality check, difference between database, data warehouse testing, challenges in a data warehouse testing, all these transformations. These are very important and their validation. It can be aggregate, filter, router, sorter, all this transformation and their validation. Approaches in ETL testing, be it be DB to DB, Excel to Excel, file to file, SCD type 1, type 2, type 3, and their validation. See, most of the people teaches what is SCD type 2, type 3, type 1, but here we are not restricted till there. We teach what are the validations done for SCD type 2, what are the validations done for SCD type 3, because we are learning ETL testing, so we have to know the validation part. Difference between primary key, surrogate key, initial and full load, incremental load, integration testing, regression testing, user acceptance testing. Testing done in a data warehouse project while preparing test strategy, test plan, BI report testing complete all the defects in an ETL testing project, in a BI reporting project, data modeling, complete knowledge on the data modeling, fact, dimension, Snowflake, star schema, Unix test scenario, test cases, quality center, Informatica, scheduling tool Tidal, and ETL development work. All those things are here in our particular. Suppose in this material, suppose I want to go to test case. I can just click on control enter. I can go to the test cases. I can open here. So you can see the ETL test cases which are written here, BI test cases which are written here, initial load test cases, incremental load test cases, everything is mentioned in this document. This is ETL testing document prepared by VTS technocrats. It will not be given to anyone apart from our own students. Apart from that, what we do is that we separately take guys SQL classes in depth, and that too with the practical examples. Entire development and testing we take. Let me just show you our SQL materials. Let me just show our SQL materials. Give me just 1 second. Let it open. Yeah. Did it open? Yeah, let me just open. Yeah, this is SQL material. Now here's the content. Introduction to SQL database, writing of SQL queries, scalar group function, DML, DDL, TCL function, group by joins, and then subqueries, and then functions, row ID, analytical functions, view, partition by index, row num, row ID, acid properties, normalization. All these things we cover in SQL. First thing we'll start is SQL, okay? And then only we'll move it to the next part. So Meenakshi, Sapna, Satyam, Monica, any doubts still here? MD, Nikhil, Rakesh, any doubts still here? Are you clear with the introduction part? Yes or no, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any doubts you have, no, just please ask me, okay? Because this is very initial class. This is a kind of demo class. So you can just ask me any question you have, any doubts you have. See, my students, guys, as far as technicalities are required, most of them are guys experienced resources. Okay, they get some gap and all, and then they come to me, or there are some other technology and they want to make their career in IT. 80%, 90% of the crowd is experienced people, be it be 6 year, 10 year, 12 year, 15 year, 3 year, 2 year. Most of 90% of the crowd is of experienced candidates. Few comes as a fresher whom also we placed. So that is how we go. So for experienced people, the first thing required is the real-time project. See, experienced people is different, right? You don't need to know the basic of SQL. You need to have expertise in SQL. These two things you have to know if you want to clear an interview as an Unix is the basic commands is required, but these two things are mandatory, guys. Real-time project. Whenever you attend any interview, the first thing they will tell is that can you please explain your project? Which are the kind of project you have worked? Be it be data migration project, be it be BI reporting project. So both you will tell. We teach not only ETL testing. Any institute restricts their content in ETL testing, but VTS teaches BI report testing. You can see I have a separate tool here. I'll show you Power BI. Let me just open it. Yes. So this is Power BI tool. This is desktop version. There is a browser version also. We teach this, we install in your system, and we teach you the particular Power BI report testing, how we will do this report testing, how we will test this particular report whenever a report is developed. So that is what is the difference. So ETL testing is separate, BI report testing is separate. So here both these skills we teach. We install the software, we run the query and we execute it, and then we validate the data. That is what is the difference. So that is what is the thing, guys. So there are two kinds of testers. What you need to know. First is the ETL test engineer. One is BI report test engineer. In the development field, there will be separate developer. Separate developer. What is that developer? He is an ETL developer. Now what he will do? He will develop the ETL workflow, that is the data getting loaded from source to target with the proper transformation. That is the ETL developer. There will be a BI developer. Now BI developer, what he will do? He will develop the BI reports. But for testing, it is not like that. Testing, it is what an ETL test engineer should know both the things. He should know ETL testing also, and he should know BI report testing also. So both the testing are ETL test engineer should know. That is what is the difference, and that is why it is required that you have to know both the thing, ETL testing and BI report testing. We teach both the things. There are projects. When you tell a project, you will tell, I have not only worked in a data migration project, that is ETL project. I have also worked in a BI reporting project. So end product of, remember this, end product of ETL testing is nothing but the BI report which is developed. So ETL testing is what, guys? Extract, transform, and load testing. ETL testing. What, anyone knows what is ETL testing? Some people have done the course. What is ETL testing? If this is asked to you, what will you tell? Monica, Meenakshi, can you give a try, or anyone? Sapna,
Uh,
tell me.
yeah, as per my understanding, as ETL stands for extract, transform, and load, where we do extract data from some sources. We in transform part we do validate it for various transformations, and we load it into target system. This much only I know.
Yeah, that's fine. But what my is that that is fine. Whatever you have told is correct. But when you will tell this, they will ask you, what is the source system? So if suppose I ask you what is your source system, then what you will tell? What do you understand by a source system?
Source systems can be any database like Oracle, Teradata, or mainframe, or maybe sometimes flat files also.
So what is the validation done in a source? Suppose a source system is given. So what are the validations we'll do in the source system? Okay. So guys, those things we will learn here. Okay. What you have told is correct, but they will ask you, what is the validation you have done in your source? So what you will tell? What is the validation done in your source? So that is what is the
Mm.
thing, guys. You have to be very, very clear. ETL testing is very simple. Extract, transform, and load testing. The name is very, very clear. Extract, transform, and load testing. This is very, very clear because we are extracting the data from the source, as we told. Meenakshi, you were telling, no?
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Extract means we are extracting the data. Transform means we are changing the data. Load means we are loading the data. Fine. Now, what happens here is, guys, there is something called as extract from the source. Now, source can be an Excel file, can be an XML file, can be a database. Okay. So these are the sources, guys. It can be a flat file. Okay. These are the guys, what the sources. Can be a mainframe. Generally, there are four types we tell as a source: Excel, XML, or DB, or flat file. Now, these sources, first of all, there is a data quality check for the source system. And from the source system, there is a layer called as data integration layer. Sometimes there are question asked, what are the layers in ETL testing? So in ETL testing, what are the layers? So there are three layers, guys. Three layers. Which are the layers? First is the source layer. This is the source system. It can be an Excel, XML, DB, or flat file. Then is the data integration layer. Now, what is data integration layer? It goes from the source to the staging area. Have you heard about that? Data warehouse, data mart. That is what, guys, the data which is extracted. I will tell you data ETL architecture properly. As of now, the data is extracted from source and it is loaded into the target. Now, this loading of the data from source to target will be considered as data integration layer. Integration means what, guys? data is moving from one part to the other, that will be called as integration. Have you heard about integration testing in your life? Have you heard about any time integration testing? What is integration testing? Testing the data flow between the modules is called as integration testing. That means what? Data is going from one part to the other and we are checking that data flow movement is happening. Checking that data flow movement, that is called as what? Integration testing. Are you able to understand? So this is called as data integration layer. From the source, the data is going to the target. As of now, from the source, data is going to the target, and that is called as what, guys? Data integration. And the last layer in ETL testing is access layer, also called as presentation layer. That is nothing but from the target, it goes to the BI report. So why it is called presentation layer or access layer? Because this particular BI report is presented in front of the management, and the higher management like the CEO or the MD of the company will take a decision that these people have joined the organization or these people are leaving the organization. So it is called as what, guys? Access layer or BI reporting layer. So this is the third layer. So sometimes they are asking now the questions now, what are the layers in ETL testing? So you should know clearly. First is the source layer, then is the data integration layer where the data is getting moved from source to target, and last layer is access layer or presentation layer, which is nothing but your BI reporting layer. Are you clear till this much, guys? Yes or no? Any doubts? Meenakshi, Monica,
Yes, sir, got it. Yeah.
Sapna, you're not telling anything?
Yes,
Satyam,
yes, 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 got it.
Yes, sir.
Satyam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Completely silent, huh? Okay, okay, okay. So, guys, if you have any doubts, no, just let me know, okay? Anytime.
Yeah.
So this is the SQL material, guys, and this is the BI reporting material. Okay. So this is a very unique material, guys. Please don't share it with anyone. This is only people who join our institute. And this is the content, and every content is clearly explained when you'll come here. What is the introduction to ETL testing? What are the source system? What are the roles of a ETL tester? Nicely, we'll explain you when we'll start the ETL testing. What is the architecture and everything? Nicely, we will explain you. And what is the data quality check? Everything is given here. First thing I want to start with SQL, guys, because your 60% interviews are based on the SQL. So you have to know the SQL. Once you pay the fees and all, I will have to give you this CV, because those who want to try, they can start at least preparing the CV, and I'll give you the project description and project and all, so that you can start preparing for your project, data migration project. We'll put, and then we'll share you the materials and the software. All those things we will be sharing you. And I think I have huge experience in these things. 13 years I have been doing all these things. So I don't think anyone would be teaching more than me for these things. So this is the software, guys. So finally, it has opened. This software, I'll give it to all of you, and you have to install this software. This is for your lifetime. So see this software. This is the Informatica Power Center. This is the SQL. Let me just open it. Nothing you have to do. You have to, entire installation will be our responsibility. How to install? This is the Informatica Power Center. It will be given you all the mapping, maplet, all those things. Will show you how to prepare the development. Also, work we teaches, so that you have a clarity on the a part in the testing part. Because as a better developer, better test engineer, you should know what the developers are doing and what the developers are not doing, so that they cannot fool you. So we teach the development part also. So let me just show you. Suppose this is the source. So here, see, here there are a lot of tool. Source analyzer, if I want to see which is the source. From the tool, if I want to see which is the target. From the tools, if I want to see the mapping, so I can go to mapping designer. This is my mapping which is created. All these things are, as of now, just understand that this software will be given to you. This is the source. This is source qualifier. This is the filter. This is the target. Everything we will develop in front of you and we'll do the testing. It will be completely real time. There will be no theoretical and only telling all those theory will not work out. We'll completely do each and every validation here, be it be router, filter, shorter transformations. So all this transformation, you don't have to know that this is a particular STD type 1, STD type 2. That is everyone knows. But what are the validation if I ask for STD type 2? Now, this question, if a person has done the course, they come to my institute because they even there they will teach you what is SC type 2, what is SC type 3, but what is the validation of SC type 3? That VTest goes. We go into depth, and this software will be given to all of you. See, this is lifetime software, guys. If you join my institute, you will get a software which will be for your lifetime. You can access it, you can use it, and you can keep it for yourself. This is the Oracle software. We have integrated the Oracle and SQL server. So it's completely integrated software, Oracle and SQL. I think one lady, what is her name? I forgot. Whom I have given this software, what is her name? Today she paid the fees, Nikhil and all I have given. I think, what is that? Vaska Chaurasia. Vask Chaurasia, are you
Sir,
there?
Monica. Yeah,
Oh,
Monica.
your
Yes,
name
you
is
sent me.
Monica. I forget your name. Okay, Monica. Okay, let me just. So Monica, I given you the software. Did you extracted it?
Yes.
See, this is
I
this is the this is the software. Okay, it will be in RAR file. Okay, .rar. You have to extract it. Have you extracted the software?
not right now, sir.
Okay, can you? Is it in your mail? Can you just download it because
Yes.
it is a 2 GB software. Just download it from your mail ID. Did you downloaded it? Can you just download it now?
Okay.
Just you have to click on it. I have sent in your mail, right? I think this.
Yes. So just download it.
Yes, just download it. No, that's all you have to do. Let me just see
Okay.
where I have sent you.
I'm
Sir, can
downloading.
I
Yeah,
ask a question?
yeah. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, sir, it's irrelevant a little bit. Sir, what the configuration of system we require for this software?
Nothing normal because we are just importing the software into VM workstation, right? So it's a simple configuration you have. That's okay. Be it be 8 GB RAM and 500 GB hard disk, and it will work. So nothing because we are not installing Informatica in your system. We are giving you the package. This is the software I given you, right? What is your name? Monica,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Did you download it? You have to just click on here. Okay, it will be downloaded.
It's showing, sir, 4.2 GB.
Yeah, it's a 4.2 GB. So you have to download it because it's a huge software, right? Windows XP
Yes.
completely, right? You have to click
Yes.
like this, okay? And then
Yes, already.
it will tell what? Download. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
it will tell
saying
down.
download anyway, and I click on it
Yeah,
and it's
yes.
downloading. It's in
Yeah.
process.
See now see, after downloading, you will get a folder like this. Can you see this folder?
Let me check.
All of your, no, not now. Let it get downloaded. I'm telling all of you, can you see this software? VM underscore for underscore T, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you have to,
Yes, sir.
yeah, you have to click on here. You have to click on here. And then what you have to do is you have to search a 3 KB file. Can you see this 3 KB file? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Let me just short it so that you'll understand more clearly. Yeah, this is 3 KB file. Okay. Now let me just take a screenshot and share you because so that you understand how to use this software. Just wait 1 second. Let me open Paint. Give me just 1 second. Oh my God, system got hanged. Just give me 1 second. Let me just close this one. Hmm. Yeah. Now here what you have to do is this particular software. Let me just highlight this. Okay, let me just give in the WhatsApp group. Here's the WhatsApp. Yeah, so first you have to download this software. You will have to share your mail IDs. Those who have not got this software, please share me your mail IDs. Okay. So I will give you this software, which you will click on here. 2 clicks, and then you will select this 3 KB file. Then what will happen is you have to this VM workstation 16 player. You have to download and install. And now once you download and install, guys, what will happen is, let me just close this one. You will get an option called as open. And from open, you have to browse this software. You have to go to the particular VM40, 1 click, Windows XP Infra 2 click, and this 3 KB file, you have to import it. You have to click on open. And then you have to double click on this. And then you have to, I have already opened, so it is not opening, and you have to open this. Once you open it, what will happen it will open like this. And you have to give the password as Oracle. That's all you have to do. So I will be helping you in the installation. So what you have to do is step 2. Step 1 is you have to give me the mail ID. Step 2 is you have to download this VM workstation. Let me just show you. Try to download the VM workstation older one, because if you download the pro one, no, what will happen is that it is for 1 month again you have to download. So try to download the older version. Just click on download now. Okay. And then you have to click on next, finish. So let me just share you this link so that you can just download this VM workstation. So I am giving you 2 tasks. Step 1, you have to download the software sent in your mail. Then this is step 1. Step 2, extract the .rar file. You know how to extract it, right? Yes or no, guys? Anyone?
Yes,
All of
yes.
you know. Is this simple? This software, no, you have to right click and extract file. Do you know how to extract that?
Yes,
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So step 2 is that extraction of the file. Then step 3 is nothing. Download and install VM player. Okay. VMware player. Let me just write down. VMware player. I have downloaded it, but you can just download from that link, or I can share you. And let me just see how much, what is the work capacity is KB, right? So I can share you here only. So you can just download also from net, or you can just take this one. Oh, it's more than 100 MB limit, so it will not go. Okay, so you can just go to this particular link which I have shared. Just click on here. Okay, and it's very simple. Okay, and you have to just see your configuration window. I think 64-bit or 32-bit, any VM workstation. You just click on download now and just install it. How to install it? Just next, finish. This particular software installation is very easy. You'll go here and just double click here. I already have installed, so I don't want to install, but I'm just saying you. Just you have to click on yes, then next, finish. That's all. This VMwork player station will be installed. This icon will come. Once this icon comes, just double click here. It will open. And once it opens, you have to click on again open. And you have to browse this 3 KB file and give the password as what? Give the password as Oracle. That's all. Is very simple installation it is. And then you can use that. Let me just write down. Step 4 is very simple. Browse browse the 3 KB Windows file. Let me just share this. Okay. Step 5 is give the password as Oracle. After doing all those things, what will happen is you will be logging into this particular window XP where it is already the Informatica is installed and Oracle is installed and which is integrated. This Informatica and Oracle is already integrated. So, and how to use that, how to work in Informatica, those things will teach you. So this is the installation part, guys, and this is how we teach. It's a complete interactive session. You can ask me anything, anytime, anywhere. I don't mind. You can ask the same questions 20 times. With respect to punctuality of the classes, guys, you need to be very, very punctual. I don't want anyone to be late for 1 minute or 2 minutes also. 8 p.m. means exact 8 I start. I join by 7:50. You can join by 7:55 and all, but one thing you remember, it will be never 8:1. We have I'm a different kind of person. Punctuality means everything for me, and I don't give a damn. All these people, placement people who have got placed, I'll make one day bring all those people to can talk with them how they have come from different branches and learned here and got the placement. There's so many people who have got success. So it's because they put the effort and we put the effort. That is why success happens. Success never happens from one side. If a person is putting the effort and the other person is not putting the effort, success will not happen. From both of the sides, such hard work is required. But for me, if you attend my classes, that's more than enough of clearing any interview in this world for ETL and BI report testing. Before I start your SQL, this is the PDF, guys, which I have given in the group. Yes or no? Everyone got this group, this PDF? So this
Yes.
is the important
Yes,
PDF.
sir.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is the suppose display all information of EMP table, select a star from EMP. That means this is 236 query with the answers, question and answers, 232. So that is why I wanted that at least 232 queries you should know anytime whenever you want to use any question set, you should have the answers with you also. So first you will get the questions and then you have the answers. This was already shared. Next, we will share you the SQL material. I think this is the SQL material. Let me just share. Yeah, this is the SQL material, guys, which will be shared in the group. Okay. And you can just study from the SQL material. This is the SQL material, which is already shared to you. Everything is mentioned in this SQL material. And when I teach, guys, I rarely use any material and all. I just start the class at my own. So that is how we proceed, guys. So before I start the actual syllabus, guys, any question you have in your mind, please tell me so that before I start, any doubts, any question with respect to VTS, please let me know. Monica, you're clear? Meenakshi?
No questions, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Meenakshi.
sir. I'm clear. Yes, sir, I'm clear.
And what about Sapna and Satyam? Today is the
I'm
first
clear,
day.
sir.
Satyam?
Yes, sir. No question till now.
Okay. No, if you have, guys, any questions, no, you can just ask me
Uh,
anytime.
yeah,
Okay.
sir, one question I want to know.
Yes,
After completing the course, how much experience will I be able to show in ETL testing?
see, it depends on minimum, see, 5-6 years you can show with respect to ETL and BI report testing, and you have to tell that I'm working as a lead, and I will tell you the responsibilities and roles and responsibilities of a test lead also, or you can tell it as a senior test engineer. So people come for 10-year plus experience also, but they have some experience and they're like that they put 12-year, 15-year. So I recommend 6 till 6 years easily you can put, because you will tell I am working as a senior test engineer, so that's fine. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sure.
Have you heard about this book, guys, for ETL testing? Ralph Kimball. Have you ever heard about? He is called as the father of ETL testing, Ralph Kimball. This is a book, guys. His book. Okay. This is the third edition of Ralph Kimball. Remember his name, guys. Any ETL developer or test engineer, consider him as a god of ETL testing. I have gone more than 100 times this each and every topic. So I'm just sharing you. If you want to know something more, you can just refer to this document. And there's a book actually, Ralph Kimball book. So this is a very knowledgeable book. I'm just sharing you Ralph Kimball. And what I teach, that's more than enough. But still, I share so many things for people if they want to explore more and more things. So I'm just sharing you these notes also. He has written a book, Ralph Kimball. It's a very powerful book of data warehousing, which I have shared to you. With respect to this syllabus and all, everything is already there from the net, from my website. You can just download it, and that is how we proceed, guys. And it will be 1.5 month course, and every day I take the class. It's Monday to Friday, 1 hour. It is not that 2 days I will take and then 5 days. It is not like that. 8 means 8, and Monday to Friday means Monday to Friday. There will not be any leave. There will not be any such kind of situations. Rarely it can be, if my health is not good, then only, else it will be a continuous class. We never stop, and we have placed so many people and will place you. So you have to just be focused for 1.5 month and 1 month more. Within 2.5 to 3 months, you will get placed. So that is how we proceed. That is how we have done the things. You have to you have to attend the classes regularly, irrespective of all the other personal things. I know most of the people are married and some are not married also, and but still, guys, for our professional career, we cannot tell that okay, this is my personal thing, and also that is something personal, and I don't want to go and talk on all those things, and I don't want any regions on your personal life, because everyone has their own. So let us keep it personal and be very prompt for a 1.5 month for 1 hour, and rest, that's fine. So that is what is the thing. So that is how we proceed, guys. So before I start the actual course, so this is the software, I'll just remind you, and this is the syllabus, guys. I told you how to download and install it. If you face any problem, guys, I will install the software in your machine during the class, after the class, before the class. So this software, guys, is for your entire life. This is not that 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year. No, this software will be for your entire life. The videos, the recordings, what we will share is for your entire life. That is the difference. Even if someone attends offline classes, what will happen? There will not be any recording. Someone will come and give the lecture, that's all, and we'll forget after 6 months, 1 year. Then what? But here the recordings will be there, which will not be for 6 months, 1 year, for entire life. And that is how we are taking the online classes. First we used to take offline in Bangalore and in Delhi and Chennai. All over India, we have pan India, we have branches in Kolkata. But what happened is that after pandemic, we started online, and now it is completely online. So no one wants to go to any office or institute, and also we completely stopped, and we have completely giving online. So that is how we are going. So you have to put the experience, or everyone has to put the experience. As an experience only, everyone will try for ETL and VR report testing. 2 projects, live projects will be taken. CV will be prepared. Software will be given. All the real-time teaching will be done. So it will be very easy to clear. I have all the documents. So let me just show you once again. So let me just show you once again. This is the STM document. Have you ever heard about this document? Anyone? This is called as source to target mapping document. Okay. These are the source. Source can be a table and all. So here that source table, source column data type, transformation logic, and there's a target table, target column, target data type, and a label and comments. All those things, documents, STM document. When I'll start your ETL testing, first thing I will teach you is your STM document. I'll share you this particular document, which is source to target mapping document. This is like the Gita of ETL testing. If you want to do ETL testing, the first document what you require is STM document, because it has all the things of the source, all the things of the target, and all the things of the transformation logic. So this will be given to you again, provided to you. So we have all the documents, all the materials, all the recordings, CV, beer, and then your project, your mock interview, your interview questions, everything is here. Just we will be sharing you, and that is how we will proceed. After all these things, guys, I only have the 13 years of experience in doing all those things, and I've done my entire age has gone in doing all these things. So it's a complete expertise experience, which I want to share, and I have passion for what I do, and I do it very seriously, very promptly, and very hardworking. And I have the management people who works over me, and that is how we proceed, guys. Let me just take a few sessions, few 10 minutes, and then we will end the session. Class 1, I'm just writing this class 1. So let me just give you let me just start some part of SQL, which is very, very basic, guys, and then from tomorrow we'll start the classes, continue from where we have left. Let me just start the class, and let me just see how much you are able to and how much you are able to learn. Okay, so let me start with SQL, guys. SQL. Anyone knows what is SQL? Please be very, very interactive. My session is very, very interactive session. Please answer my questions, and that is what is my expectation. What is SQL, guys? Anyone
Sir,
knows?
yes, sir. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and it is a language of database through which we can communicate.
Okay. And what about REST? Anyone else knows what is SQL?
It is programming language. That is structured query language.
Yeah, so SQL is actually a language, okay? Like
And
English
it
is
is
a
a
language.
database.
Yes, like English is a language, Hindi is a language, Kannada is a language, Tamil is a language, Telugu is a language, Malayalam is a language. Like that, SQL is a language. Now, what is any language has some use. If I am using English, I'm interacting with you based on the English language. Like that, SQL is a language to interact to database. So first of all, the full form of SQL is what, guys? Structured
Query language.
Query
Structured
language.
query language. So this is the full form. This is not the definition of SQL. SQL, this is the full form. But someone will ask you, what is SQL? You will tell it is a language to access the database. First thing you have to tell, it is a language to access the database. Very clear, very prompt, very accurate definition. This is a language to access the database. Next thing they will ask, what is a database? What do you understand by database? Anyone? What is database?
It is
Anyone?
the collection of data in the file format.
In the file format only?
Yeah.
Sir, database which contains data in the form of row and tables.
Yes, database is nothing but the collection of data. Database will have all the data, okay? And data are collected in a tables, right? Database is simple, right? The data are collected in the form of what, guys? Tables. So database is very simple thing. Database is what, guys? An empty area. Like brain is an empty area, right? And then there is some nerves and all in our brain. Like that, database is an empty area where data are stored, and they are stored in tabular format. So what will tell? Collection of data in the form of tables. Now, as I already told, what are tables, guys? Tables are what? Collection of what?
Rows and
Yes.
columns.
Yes, a table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns. So rows are also called as what, guys? Rows are also called as what?
Records.
Records, and also called as what? Tuples.
that
Have you heard about that?
Tuples.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And columns are also called as what?
Fields.
Attribute.
Yeah,
Attribute.
field.
Attributes.
It can be field. It can be attribute.
Attributes.
And tables are also called as what?
Entity.
Entity. Okay.
Yes.
So these are, some people call it by entity, field, attribute. So you should know that if he's telling a field means he's telling a column. If he's telling a field means it is a column. He's telling an attribute means it is a column. If he's telling a record or he's telling a tuple has been altered, then you should not get confused. What is a tuple now? Tuple is nothing but rows. What is a, if entity, then means what? It is a table he is referring. So this is the common name. Like that, there is something called a SQL. Have you heard about that? What is SQL?
Yes, sir.
What is SQL?
Structured English query language.
Yes. So what is that?
Oh, sorry, I know the full form only.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No need to be sorry. Just keep on telling. Whatever you know, whatever you don't know, just keep on telling. Structured English query language. So what happens, guys, is before SQL, no, people used to call them as structured English query language. That means what, in English way it is written, the queries are written. So its name is what? Structured English query language. That means it is another name of SQL. So if someone will tell, I know SQL, or do you know SQL? You'll tell yes. It is another name, like a person can has two names. Okay, a person has a nickname and his college name or official name. Like that, SQL is also known as SQL, or it is known as SQL. Previously, when SQL was developed, then its name was given as SQL. So both are the same thing. No need to get confused. SQL or SQL is the same thing. Only the full form is different. Structured English Query Language or SQL. So you should never get confused. So both are the same thing, but the full form is different. Now, my question is, what is SQL Server and what is SQL? Have you heard about that?
Heard, but
Anyone?
no idea, sir. What is that?
What is SQL Server and SQL? And have you heard about that SQL Plus? So what are these things? Have you ever heard about that? Anyone?
Sir, softwares only I have seen somewhere in office. SQL Server, SQL Plus. Some softwares are there.
Yes, correct. You have seen this software means correct. See, now what happened, no, guys? Why I'm telling you these terms, no? Because when I teach, no, I want the building blocks to be very super. I want the building blocks, the nuts, the grassroots should be very strong. You should never get confused. See, SQL Server, okay, it is a RDBMS software. RDBMS is Relational Database Management System software. That means it's a software where we can access a table, where we can access a table, we can create a table. So it is a software basically where we can use the software, where we can access a table, create a table, drop a table, rename a table. This is a RDBMS software. Now, then what is SQL? SQL, I told you, no, what is SQL, guys? Everyone tell me. It is a language to access what? The
Data.
database, right?
Database. Yeah.
Now, what is SQL Plus? Now, SQL Plus is again a software, guys, where we will write the SQL queries. Okay, SQL Server is a RDBMS software. You can tell it as where we will write the queries. Is developed by whom? Do you know that? SQL Server developed by Microsoft. So its name is Microsoft SQL Server.
Server.
And SQL Plus is again RDBMS software where we'll write the queries. It is developed by Oracle. It is developed by what, guys? Oracle. It's developed by Oracle. We are going to learn SQL Plus. There is few difference in the syntax of SQL Server and Oracle, but that's fine. 99% of the things are same. But SQL is just a language to access the database. These are the building blocks you should know. And then my question is, what is a schema? Yeah, 2 people has joined today. I want the answer from them. What is that name? Sapna and Satyam. What is a schema? Do you know that? Sapna? Any idea? Sapna, are you there?
No. I know, but I'm little bit not remember.
Sir, may I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
Tell me,
is
tell me,
not-
tell me.
It is
What-
a
what-
foldered structure in a database.
Right, right,
Um,
right. It is a folder structure in a database. Now, what will happen, guys? In a database, there should be a folder hierarchy. Okay. Based on that, we will decide that what is that, what is that, what and what is not that. Like that. Let me just show you. Let me just show you with the diagram. I have made a proper diagram, so I just want to go to that particular diagram. So this is a database. Okay. So let me just make it clear. This is a database. This is an open database. Okay. This is a database. Now, what will happen is, guys, is this is a database. Okay. Now, inside that database, there is so many schema. This schema 1, the schema 2, there's a schema 3, there's schema 4. Inside a kitchen, there are so many racks. One rack for glossary, one rack for fruits, one rack for some other vegetable, one rack for some species. Like that, there is some folder structure. Schema 1, schema 2. This is for glossary item. This is for fruits. This is for vegetable. This is for species. So like that, in a database, there are schema. The schema 1, schema 2, schema 3, and schema 4. Inside this schema, there are tables. Suppose this is table 1, and then there can be what? This is table 1. Then there can be, let me just write down only. This is what? Then there can be table 2. Then there can be table 3. And then there can be table 4. Like that, what, guys? Inside a table, now what are the things? Inside a table, there are datas. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So
Yes,
now what happens inside a database, there are schema. Like means what I am telling is, suppose in a laptop, there is a D drive. Now inside that D drive is database. Now inside that D drive, I made a folder of movie. I made a folder of songs, and I made a folder of video, and I made a video folder of pictures. Now these are 4 schema: schema 1, schema 2, schema 3, and schema 4. And inside this schema, suppose inside this movie folder, again I have created the subdivisions like Bollywood movie, Tollywood movie, Hollywood movie. All those things are stored in the table. Like inside a kitchen, there is a fruits rack. Inside the fruit rack, I have further divided into mango, orange, banana. Like that, guys. Inside a database, there's a schema. Inside this schema, there are table. Inside table, there is data. Am I clear till this much, guys? Yes or no?
yes.
yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is very, very easy, guys. Always remember, first it is database. Inside a database, there is a schema. Inside the schema, there is table. Inside table, there is data. Data means any meaningful information. No, guys. So if you have understood this much, so let me just open Paint. So my question is, guys, suppose I take this, this is our database. Okay, let me just make it as a database. This is a database. Fine. Now from this inside the database, there will be what, guys? Tables or not? Yes or no? Everyone tell me yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So inside this
Schema.
database, there is table. Suppose this is table 1, okay, and this is table 2. Fine. Now what will happen is, guys, I have to. This is a software. Now I told you it can be SQL Server, or it can be SQL plus any of the software. Suppose I am taking SQL plus. Here we can, it is a RDBMS software. I can write the queries. Now, what will happen is, guys, is I want to tell you, I will write the SQL queries where I will write the queries here or not, guys?
Yes.
I will write the queries
Yes,
here.
sir.
So queries is nothing but questioning to the database. Queries is nothing but what, guys? Questioning to the
Question.
database. That means it will be question to the database. Now, suppose you question to me what is a any question you asked me. Suppose what is SQL. Now, what will happen? This database, what will happen is, guys, is this database, after listening to this question, will it give the answer or not, guys? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Now it will give the answer to the SQL plus. Now SQL plus, what will happen is, in the SQL plus, what will happen? First, I have written a query. Okay, I have asked here. Suppose I'm asking to a database is a person. I'm asking this person. Suppose this is another person. This is person number 2. Now he is asking to this person. Suppose he asks, what is your name? So he has asked from the database. Now database has given the answer. My name is Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. Now this person A is asking to this person B, and this person B is replying that my name is Shah Rukh Khan. So this is what is the queries asked. This is what, guys, called as queries. He is questioning to this person. In return, this particular person, what happens is, he gives the answer to this particular person. This person is nothing but your SQL plus. Now what happens is, this SQL plus, this SQL plus is a software where this question is asked in the form of what, guys? In the form of what? Queries. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is asked in the form of queries. These queries are asked to whom? These queries are asked to whom, guys? These queries are asked to
Database.
whom? Database.
Database.
In return, now database will give the output, and this output we can see using what? SQL plus. So SQL plus is a software where we can write the queries and we can get the output. Yes or no, guys? But SQL is what? Our language. This queries, this questioning, if he is asking what is your name, that we are using a particular, if I have to text it in WhatsApp, I am using a language called as what? English. I am using a language called as English. Like that, these queries, a language is used that is nothing but our SQL. This language, we are writing the question and we are asking this database, and in return, this database is giving the output, and we can see the output in the SQL plus. So SQL plus is a software where we can write the SQL queries and get the output. Queries is what? Questioning to the database. What is database? Database is collection of data in the form of tables. So this is overall explanation. Let me just open my notepad again. So now tell me, what is a query, guys? What is a query? What is a query?
Questioning to
Anyone?
database.
Questioning to database. Questioning to the database. In return, we will get the output as expected. So this is the software, guys. So let me just open. Here you have to give the password as Oracle, ORACLE, all in lowercase. This is SQL plus. Can you see SQL plus? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
You have to double click here and give
Yes,
the.
sir.
Yeah, tell me. Anyone? Tell me. Meenakshi, you asking anything? Sapna?
No. I said,
Monica? Anything you
No,
want
sir.
to ask, guys? Guys, ask me questions. See, because you are learning, okay? It will be for your benefit. I am not learning. You have to ask n number of questions from me. Whatever you want, you ask. Whatever you know, you ask. Whatever you don't know, you ask. Okay?
So every time the username will be Scott and
Yes, every
password is
time.
Oracle.
Yeah, no password. See, here the username password is Scott and Tiger in SQL
Okay.
plus. Okay?
Okay.
And Oracle is the password, for the window. Fine, guys. So this is the first thing, guys. Let me just open. Now see, it is telling what now after I given the username as a Scott and password as Tiger is telling Oracle to database Tangy Enterprise Edition 10.2.01 production with the partitioning OLAP and data mining option. That means what happened, guys? This is connected to the Oracle Tangy. We are learning Oracle Tangy now. Can you see here written SQL and then one arrow is given and this is blinking? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is the place where we will write the SQL queries. This is file option. I want to save it. If I want to edit it, search option, help, all these things are there. Wherever it is blinking, we'll write the query there. This is called as editor window where we will write the queries. This is Oracle SQL Plus. As I have already told, SQL Plus and SQL is not the same thing. SQL Plus is a software where we will write the SQL queries. This is here we will write the queries. If you know, if you have some idea of SQL, if you don't have, that's totally fine. So there is something called as database. Okay, as I have told you, database means collection of data in the form of tables. In a database, there will be multiple table or not? T1 table, T2 table. Yes or no, guys? EMP
Yes, sir.
table, department table. So there can be n number of tables. And if I want to get all the table names, what is the query? You have to use a tab function. You have to remember, you have to always use tab. Select star from tab. This is the first query, guys. This is like a simple English statement. Select is a English word select. Okay, star means everything. From is a English word again from. Tab means all the table name from the database. This you have to remember. Tab means all the table name from our database. This is simple English. Suppose I want to select from a table, a dining table. Let there be a dining table and there is a fruit called as orange. So if I have to select, what I will write? Select orange from where? From the
From dining table.
From
dining
dining.
table is very simple English like that. I have to select what? All the table names. So what for all we will use star. Remember, for all we
Star.
will use star. Select a
Star.
star. What I will write?
From
From tab.
From
You have to remember
tab.
this. So it will
Yes.
display all the table names. All these 4 table names will be displayed. Let me just check. So what I have to write, guys? The query. Select
Select
Next.
star
star from.
from
Tab.
tab.
Yes or no, guys? All the table names are shown. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. But it is not shown in a proper way. It's not shown in a proper way. I wanted to see department table, bonus, cell grade, Shreya, all these tables I have created. Okay, all these tables are there. So what you have to do is, whenever your page, the data output is not fitting into the page, so there is something called as line size and page size. I don't know how many of you have heard about that. There are 2 commands, guys. One is line size, also called as lines. You will just write lines. Okay, and page size, we have to use a word called as pages. So what you have to do is you have to set it, set lines. You can set the number 1000, set pages 1000. What will happen is this editor window, no editor, this is the page size, this is the line size. If I want to set this line size and page size, I have to use these 2 commands, which is set lines and set pages, and you have to give a number. So maximum can be 50,000 in the page size and 33,000 around in the line size. So you can take 1000, 1000, and exact number is also mentioned in the document. So suppose I put here set lines 1000 and semicolon, enter, set pages 1000 and enter, and I can write here select star from tab. Now see the output. Now it's coming in a proper way. Now it's coming in a proper way. The output what I was expecting is coming in a proper way. All the things are not getting divided. So I have just set the line size and page size. That's all. So here from here, there are so many tables actually. Department, bonus, sale grade, X, Shreya, sales product, WT, all these things are in this present in this database. So I'm getting all the tables present in this database. Yes or no, guys? Any doubt still here? Any doubt still
No
here?
doubt, sir.
No.
No doubt.
So guys, suppose there is a table EMP. I have to select all the records from this table. So what I will write? Select, tell me guys, star
Star from
from,
EMP.
suppose I told you, no, if I have to select all the records, I have to use star. I told you, no, from dining table, I have to select orange. I have to select mango also. I have to select pineapple also. So what I will do is, instead of writing comma, 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 what I will do is I'll use star. Is it fine, guys? Select a star
Yes,
from this table. So what will happen is, first query I'll write select star from EMC is simple English. Select means select, star means all the columns, from means from, EMP means EMP table, semicolon, enter. Here all the records from the EMP table is shown or not? Yes or no, guys? All the columns
Yes.
and records, yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So is it difficult to write this query? Select star from EMP. Tell me, guys,
No.
yes or no, easy or not?
Yes, sir.
Easy.
So if I wanted a particular column, how can I write the particular column, guys?
Sir,
Instead of
select column name from table.
yes, suppose I want this is a dining table, and now I want orange and mango. So what will be the query? Meenakshi and Monica, can you just tell me what will be the
Yeah.
query?
Select orange, mango
Mango.
from dining table.
Yes,
From
select
ta-
or yes, simple. No, select orange, mango
from
From
dining
dining table.
from dining table. This is simple. No, so suppose I want e-name and employee number. So what will be the query? Can you just tell me? Select
Select
Select to employee
employee
name, EMP name, EMP
em-
number, and e-name
e-name
from employee.
EMP.
EMP.
That's all. Only two
Simple.
columns will be shown. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So it is simple or difficult? It's very, very easy.
Yes.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is, oh, guys, I have already extended 10 minutes. Okay. That is how the classes goes, guys. My class is very, very interactive and you will feel SQL very, very easy. So from tomorrow, guys, I want all of you to